This episode is brought to you by Tilda Rice, the UK's #1 rice brand.
Or as the French say, numero uno. Cooking rice in our house used to be a total lottery. Sometimes it was fluffy, if Claire would make it, and other times it was stuck to the pan like gum on a desk. And I was there, scraping it for ages. Nobody wants that, Claire.
No, nothing worse than rice that fights back at dinner time.
But that's not the case now we've been using Tilda. They've been doing this for over 50 years. They even mill and test every batch so you get the best grains every time.
And their ready-to-heat pouches are a lifesaver too. 2 minutes in the microwave, or you can use their boil-in-the-bag range and have dinner sorted in 10.
Claire, I have a penchant for, sorry, French again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so classy. For the old sticky rice there. Here's a little thing that I like to do, and I don't know what this says about me, but I'll have a bowl of sticky rice with just some soy sauce drizzled on it.
Yeah, no, I do like that as well, actually. But
It's
I
a
like
lovely little snack.
my favourite's either the peri-peri one or the Mexican one. I like a little bit of spice.
I know, you're always going on about it, Claire. Plus, you know there's plenty of flavours to choose from as well. They've got all the classics. Pure basmati, pilau, golden vegetable, coconut. In fact, they've got over 25 different pre-steamed rice pouches to choose from. You name it, Tilda's got the goods.
And there's no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives either. Just really tasty rice.
Doesn't matter if it's an epic curry night or just a quick lunch. Tilda makes it easy to elevate your plate. I have told you my ultimate fantasy.
Yes, I know, James, and everybody's heard it.
I would love to just pour Vindaloo sauce all over you. That would be so many worlds colliding for me.
I'm coming. Give me a second.
Clip that up. Put that out.
You're so weird and annoying.
If I had £1...
For every time you heard me saying that,
Yeah.
What would you have for?
I'd have... I've been by the door. I've watched someone through my peephole. They've got no parcel and they just pop the thing. I'm like, are you what? I'm in! You haven't even knocked. You've not rung the bell or anything. Should we do this?
Yeah.
Should we do a little podcast?
Why not?
A little podcast episode. Hello and welcome to the Buckleys, the podcast where we sit down, have a chat, moan a bit and invite you into our lives. Come on in. Before we get into it, we just want to remind you that you can get in touch with your stories and questions for us by emailing thebuckleys@platformmedia.uk, or you can message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show on Spotify or whatever podcast app that you like to use. And if you do enjoy the show, give us a review.
A review?
A review. I'd like to get to like 10,000 reviews, because then you feel like you're one of the big boys.
Okay.
So if you do, I'll make it 5-star as well. Yeah. In fact, if you don't like us, don't leave us a review. For the love of God. Hey Claire, how are you?
I'm all right, mate.
Here she is.
How are you?
Light of my life. Claire Buckley, as I live and breathe. I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Busy weekend for us.
Very busy weekend.
We went up to Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
We did a live version of our vlog.
Yeah.
To Glasgow.
Yeah. A little Glasgow audience.
And that was fun. But obviously, we had to go to an airport, get on a plane and stuff like that.
Yep.
And that's always a source of great material.
Yeah.
It's always a source.
It was.
But the thing I wanted to talk to you, Claire, is that you know me. I like the finer things in life, don't I?
You do, yeah. You're partial to...
I like to treat myself every once in a while.
Yeah.
I like to travel well.
Right.
I like to travel well. Now, I can't, and this is going to shock people because I'm such a fucking legend, but I can't quite afford a private jet.
No.
But here's a little hack for you. Here's a little tip for you, right?
Okay.
Something I've discovered. What I like to do, which is a bit cheaper, is sort of like a ride share service. So I'll like hire an EasyJet flight or something like that, and I'll share the cost with like about 200 other people. And that way you get your own plane and everything. Everyone chips in, but it brings the cost down.
Right.
And then you get to, we fly private.
Right. Is that what we just did?
Well, we did.
I didn't know that.
We flew private, yeah.
That was you.
That's why the flight was so great.
Right. It's a good job we were all going to the same place. Do you predetermine that?
No, but that's it. So it's like a ride share sort of thing.
Right.
So instead of me just forking out for a jumbo jet, right, we spread the cost. We all chip in.
Right.
And we all get involved, and we all get to fly on our own private jet.
Right.
It's
okay.
really good.
Yeah. God, I didn't even know I was doing that.
It's really good.
That was good. Yeah.
Also,
you should have picked your passengers a bit better because they were annoying.
Well,
Somebody was playing their phone loud on the plane.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work because of the engine
on
noise.
The plane. I was like, we're not doing this on planes.
So they had to do it really loud.
Really loud.
Also, Claire, I would just like to bring up how great we are. Me and you, we are really fucking great, and nobody knows it. And I'm getting annoyed.
What are you talking about?
Just a little conversation we had during the week. Now, we genuinely. So.
Oh, I know what that says.
I don't know whether this is irony or not.
This is
I don't
so
know,
ironic.
but I don't know if us talking about it now it spoils the irony.
It negates the whole thing. We share too much.
We did something quite nice, and during the week, and it cost us a few quid. We just helped a family out.
Yeah.
Random family, and it was through something. I don't want to talk about it too much because it does just sound like we're begging to make people think we look good.
Don't say anymore.
But we did something really, really nice.
We did something nice. That's not the thing. The joke is what we talk about.
And then Claire got a message from this family saying, "Oh, this is so lovely of you guys to do this for us and help us out. Is it okay if we, post
about it?
Is it okay if we post about it
and stuff?"
And then we were a bit like,
I said to James,
"Well, what do you say?"
I said, either way, you look like a bit of a wanker,
you
don't you?
Yeah.
If I'm like, no, don't tell anybody. We do
please
these
don't tell
things
anyone.
just to be great people.
Yeah.
Or if I go,
go on,
yes,
tell people.
I'd love a public acknowledgement of what I did. So I text James, because you went there.
Yeah.
I texted James and I was like, I don't know what to say. This is such an awkward position.
I just said, is there a way where obviously we don't talk about it, but it just, gets leaked?
Well, let's not pretend. That must be what people do. Anytime you hear about a celebrity doing something really nice,
someone they must have had a bit of a hand in sort of, come on, make sure you tell people.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was just like, it would be good if people didn't know about it. It would be that we're such nice guys.
But they don't, and that's fine.
They don't, do they? Which is really annoying. I remember one time.
I mean, you have brought it up on the podcast.
And I know, but it was just really funny. And
it was a funny
and when I got
conversation.
home, we were laughing about it when I got home. I do think I've spoken about it before. One time I found £20 on the floor, and I was well into my in-betweeners days. I had more money then. I was flush.
Right.
And I found £20 on the floor, and I went into a KFC to get myself some dinner. And
what, you spent it?
No. So, and there was a charity thing.
Oh, right.
And I was like, well, I found 20 quid. I'll just pop that 20 quid in the charity thing.
Right.
But when I popped it in, the bloke turned round just as I was popping it in.
Nobody saw you.
And I was like, oh, man.
Nobody saw you.
I was this close to going, just 20 quid in. I just put in that.
It wasn't even yours. And you wanted the recognition
No,
for
but
it?
who finds 20 quid and then gives it to charity?
Loads of people.
No, of course you're not.
What you should have done is put another £20 in of your money. All you've done is spend somebody else's money.
No,
wanted to be patted on the back.
No, finders keepers. I was 20 quid up.
That was a good programme.
Thank you. Finders keepers. I was 20 quid up. And instead of using that £20 for myself, I gave it, I don't even know what charity it was, but I gave it to them.
Because you don't care. It wasn't about the charity for you. It was about you looking good.
Yeah, I want some, that's the point of charity, innit? That is the point of charity.
For the person giving it to look good.
You get to feel good and smug about it. You're doing something good for a charity.
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah,
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
I didn't get to look good or feel smug about it. I missed out.
Okay.
So,
well, again,
I think there's a lesson there.
You brought it up on the podcast, so everybody knows now.
I think there's a lesson there somewhere. I don't know what it is.
You're a bit of a knob?
Yeah, maybe. That might be it. Claire, I need to have a moan. And I don't know whether this is going to be a quick one or not.
Uh-oh.
Because I've written down quite a lot. And I can tell that I wrote this down when I was angry. Because it seems a bit...
Good.
It seems a bit like there's loads of words in it.
Bring
but
it to
I need
me.
to just talk to you about delivery drivers.
Uh-oh.
Just for a second.
Why?
This happened to us during the week. And I don't know if you remember, actually. I was like, I'm fucking bringing that up on the podcast. Delivery driver outside our house, blaring music out.
Yeah.
Honestly, like insanely loud.
Yeah.
The whole street was filled with horrible techno music.
It was, yeah. It was proper dancey stuff as
It
well.
was like being at the front of a festival.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, because you were the
Yeah,
same.
it was. Yeah.
I like loud music in my car
Yeah.
as much as the next person.
Okay.
Here's what I do, Claire. Again, because I'm such a fucking great guy. If I'm pulling into a residential area, what do?
Turn it down.
Just a little that. Just do a little that.
Okay.
If I'm driving past people's houses, if I'm on the motorway or the high street or busy or whatever.
Yeah. No, I do agree. And I remember. I do remember that.
And I was like, that is mental.
Yeah.
How loud it was. It was rattling the house.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Grandpa.
But I've still got more delivery driver stuff.
What have they done now?
Because it made me think of other delivery driver stuff that really annoys me. When they just put the note through the door. When you watch them, you're in the house.
Yeah.
They have not attempted to deliver your parcel at all
Yeah.
whatsoever. I don't know what this is about.
So they don't have to carry it?
What, a little box or something? They just get straight out and just pop the thing. Sorry, I missed you.
I don't feel like that happens a lot.
It's
though.
happened a couple of
I feel
times.
like that's an anomaly.
It has happened a couple of times. And if I
Yeah.
wasn't such a scaredy cat, because I am terrified.
I'd love to catch them doing that. I'd be like,
I've called them. I've called them.
Hey,
I've
what you
called
did?
them, but I didn't have I was too scared to open the door and go,
that's what I mean.
the fuck, mate?
No, right, that's what I mean. You
Because
open
then they
the door.
go, oh, Joe from the Inbetweeners lives here. And we get into all that kind of nonsense.
Yeah. And
But
then it's like
I've been there. I've
Beatlemania.
been by the door. I've watched someone through my peephole. Because I've been waiting for something. They've got no parcel and they just pop the thing. And I'm like, what? I'm in! You haven't even knocked. You've not rung the bell or anything. It's happened a few times, that.
Okay.
And lastly, here's a little thing for you, all right? And this might just be a me problem. It's definitely what you would call a first world problem. But food delivery,
Yeah.
right? I do, because I'm such a flash bastard. I do pay
Lazy,
extra.
greedy.
No, well, yeah, a bit of that. But I do pay extra for priority delivery.
Yes.
I want my food being picked up, come straight to me, lovely, fresh and hot.
Okay.
I don't want you going somewhere else before the...
Right.
I pay for priority delivery. They pick up my food, and I see them on the app. My belly's rumbling because I'm talking about food. I see them on the app, stopped at a petrol station. And and I'm like, no. What was the priority delivery? The deal is I pay extra
Yeah.
and you don't go anywhere else. Fill your car up, then pick up some food. Don't pick up someone's order and then go, there's a petrol station. I might
That's
as well
what
jump
you
in there.
ordered, even if you weren't priority. It's
Yeah.
more so that you're priority.
Yeah.
But if you don't have enough petrol to take the delivery straight to the person,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have picked it up.
I think there's going to be some delivery driver rules coming into play once we
some rah.
once we get there'll be some rah.
Oh no.
Believe me.
The only thing I hate about people coming to my door, whether it's delivery, postman, whatever, is we've got a doorbell and they bang on the door.
They do the same thing.
It bugs
Bing,
the life
bong,
out of me.
bop, bop, bop. Like
I'm
it's
like-
straight up. They must be double-handed.
I'm like, pick one. I'm coming. Give me a second.
Clip that. Clip that up. Put that out.
You're so weird and annoying.
Just clip that. Just clip that. If I had £1,
For every time you heard me saying that,
Yeah.
what would you have for?
I'd have.
Truthfully, anyway.
Hey.
Right, ladies?
Right, Claire.
Yes.
If you or the listeners are fed up with hearing moans, I've got some bad news for you, because we've actually had we get loads.
They love it. The listeners love it.
But it's not just me that does the moaning, Claire. The
No.
listeners have started sharing their gripes with us too.
Good.
Katie is here and she's written in, her message is called Pickles and Passion. Nice. She says, my husband and I were recently on week 2 of our honeymoon and boarded an early morning train from Germany to Paris. We had a busy 2 weeks and thought we'd be able to relax on the lengthy train journey. Boy, were we wrong. An older couple sat on the seats across the aisle from us and it immediately started making out.
Oh,
That's
how
not
old is an older couple?
That's not going where I thought it was going to go. My husband and I are not ones for PDA and tried our best to pretend we hadn't noticed.
Oh, God, yeah.
This became increasingly difficult when they started groping each other in between makeout sessions. I assume they're French. They're very passionate, the French, aren't they? They're famously great lovers.
It's a bit much.
So I'm guessing they were French. Later in the journey, the lady pulled out a Tupperware box only to produce pickle upon pickle.
Who are these? The worst passengers in the fucking world.
The carriage reeked, and it made the subsequent makeout sessions even more icky. Now, I've said to you in the past,
We've got a rule.
the least... I do believe you can incorporate food into lovemaking.
Oh, okay. That's not where I was going.
You know,
I'll go
you've
back
got
to
your
my point.
classic sort of strawberries and cream, that sort of thing.
We've never done that.
I know, I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't.
We've never
I wouldn't
had
wanna-
food involved.
I think I like...
Said that time you got hungry halfway through.
No, but it's, But there is, I do believe there are foods that you can use. See,
Chocolate.
the thing is, I have told you my ultimate fantasy.
Yes, I know, James, and everybody's heard it, and it's not going to happen.
I would love to just pour Vindaloo sauce all over you. That would be so many worlds colliding for me.
I mean, that is asking. That's
how I want to go.
That's
Maybe for my 40th.
maybe.
Okay. But the pickle, because you love a pickled egg, and I said to you I'm not 100% sure what I mean by this, but I said to you that is the least sexiest food.
You did, yeah.
Say if you were in the mood, it rarely happens, you're married to me, right? And you're like, oh, James. I don't know. I don't know what you're like when you're in the mood, to be honest, Claire.
Clearly.
I'm never there.
Oh, James.
And you were like, I reckon, quick little fumble. You want to run upstairs? And I went to you, 1 second, babe. Let me just finish this pickled egg. I feel like that would kill.
Yeah, you're right. It might, yeah. But luckily, it's me who eats the pickled eggs.
Yeah. And
nothing can kill it for you.
Nah.
Not even a pickled egg.
I'm a stallion. What can I say?
No, you're desperate.
But yeah, the pickles and then carrying on making
But
up.
also, I don't like onions.
Yeah, I love onions.
And you love onions.
Oh, my God.
And I do say this to you, like if we go anywhere, like if we're like at a football game or the hockey or like somewhere like that where it's like hot dogs, if James he'll look at me and he'll be like, we're not gonna do anything tonight, are we?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And he's like, extra onions, please.
Yeah.
But if you think for a second that there's a chance,
if you went, maybe.
I cannot
"Can I have that
stand
without
onions. And like it stays on your breath. I cannot do it. But you get your onions all the time, don't you?
I'm always ordering onions. I know my onions. The carriage reeked and it made the subsequent makeout sessions even more icky. Eventually she fell asleep, but not before she kicked off her shoes and socks for everyone to enjoy. Oh, mate, you don't need that on the honeymoon.
Oh, they're on their honeymoon.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what that's done, Katie. It showed you the future. When people just don't care.
Mm.
If you took your socks and shoes off on a plane and started eating onions out of Tupperware, I'd be like, oh, God.
Mm.
You don't.
But this couple were into it, obviously, this elderly couple. I don't know if they're elderly, they're an older couple. In my head, they're elderly.
They might be our age.
Towards the end of the over 6 hour journey, my husband and I couldn't take any more. We decided to get our bags and stand at the door for the rest of the journey just to get some reprieve.
Wow.
For one that last treat, the man entered the bathroom next to where we were standing.
No way did he have a shite.
Started smoking and stank out the carriage. We made it to Paris, feeling tired, frustrated, and mildly traumatised. I don't think James would have survived. I would have exploded.
I think
My
you
face would have been so red.
Yeah, I think you would have.
I would have been annoyed with the fucking getting off with each other in front of us.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been enough. But the pickles, the smoking.
That's crazy. Can't do that.
Good Lord.
I'll tell you what we noticed this weekend as well, that we had a little conversation about people who swear. You get the loud talkers. Now, I'm a loud talker, I know. But there was like some women behind us having a conversation and they were just effing and blinding.
Nothing against women.
All the way through it. There was loads of F-bombs being dropped. And I just think if my kids were here or younger kids are here, I just don't think you should swear in public. Because I know I do swear a lot. And I give you into trouble sometimes.
I do, I swear.
And weirdly enough, it is me. And I'm always
we'll be having a meal in a restaurant and it is bad. And I'll hold my hands up. And I'll go, oh, that is fucking brilliant. You got to taste that. And you go, why are you swearing?
Yeah, don't swear in public. There's other people. I don't know.
Just a quick one, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Speaking of my famous catchphrase.
Nothing against women.
Nothing against women. I've decided that once you get fed up with me and we get a divorce and we can't do this podcast anymore.
Yeah.
My next podcast is going to be a divorced, bitter, sad man.
That's a great idea.
And I'm going to call it Nothing Against Women.
That's a great idea. Like Rossi's Divorce Club. The Divorcer.
Is that from Friends?
Yeah.
I got to be honest, right? I'd be more angry with the pickles.
No, I'd be more angry with the kissing.
No, I'd be more uncomfortable and just disgusted. Just grossed out by the kissing and
I don't think
make-out session.
Listen, I get that, young teenagers in love will maybe have a wee whinge now and again, but the PDA has never been my thing, and I think it's weird. I think it's really weird to kiss and stuff in public places. When we, again, back at the airport, we were walking through the airport and there was a couple in front of us. I didn't say anything, but I just noticed that. I was just like, what's the point? He had his arm around her, she had his arm around his back, and they both had backpacks on, and we're trying to walk through, and it was like awkward, and I'm like, if you just fucking let go of each other,
and they were
this would be a lot easier for everybody. They were walking
slow as well.
Yeah,
I know exactly
obviously.
what you're talking about, yeah.
I don't mind holding hands, as in other people doing
but
it,
stop walking side by side.
Slowly. Yeah.
Stop blocking everyone.
It looked like hard work.
Get out of the fucking way.
Come on, relax.
We got Liam here. His message is called Pre-Sniffed Produce. Just wanted to get your opinion on something that bugged me recently. I went to pick up a few fruit items from the supermarket and was very put off by the old lady in front of me. There's a pattern. She was picking up an apple, smelling it for quite a long time, and then put it back and proceeded to sniff the next one. She did this with about 3 or 4 fruits, including a pineapple. I don't really have to say it, but I did not buy one of the ones that she picked up and sniffed. All the best from little me in Australia, Liam. Yeah, what are you touching stuff for?
Yeah.
You fucking touching stuff for?
Touching's not too bad.
It is bad. I don't buy fruit or vegetables often.
You can touch a pineapple because nobody eats it outside. Touching an apple's a bit, but you would wash the apple before you ate it.
I'm going to tell you something now, Claire.
But sniffing.
I'm going to tell you something
when
now.
When it's touched somebody's nose, I don't want to eat that.
Exactly. But you don't know what's happened or how many other people.
I know.
Right? And I'm going to tell you something now, and this is probably going to cancel me.
Oh.
I'm probably going to get cancelled.
Okay.
But say I'm doing a little barbecue or something like that, and I want to, and I'm like, fuck, I need some onions because I love onions to grill for my burger, depending on, depending on what happens. And you don't like onions?
No.
I do. I'll need half an onion.
Yeah.
Which you can't buy, obviously. So I'll need 1 onion.
Yeah.
But I can't.
You don't go to the loose produce.
I can't. So I'll get 3 onions in a package.
Yeah. People can still touch them though.
Don't. Because I'm trying to sort of, I know, and I've had this conversation in my head as well, and I go, it is just a net, isn't it? And I go, just don't worry about it, don't worry, you're trying your hardest,
But the
James.
thing about onions though, you cut off the outer
layer.
layer.
I don't care.
Nobody's got into the layers
I don't care.
inside.
It's really childish, I know it is.
No, I get it.
I know for a fact, if I wouldn't be, if I bought a loose onion, I'd just take it home with me and go, well, I'm not going to eat that because I don't know where it's been.
Fair enough.
So I'll spend more on, and it's a waste of food.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's really, really bad. I need to get over that kind of stuff.
Maybe they need to stop letting people, but to be fair, some things you do have to touch to see if it's ripe.
Well, what do we do then?
Don't know, mate.
We get dedicated, sanitised, rubber gloved up produce testers.
Yeah. You have to wear gloves before you touch anything.
No, we get someone that works in the supermarket that does that. So if anything isn't ready to go right now, then it's not put on the shelf.
Oh, that's too much work.
It's
That's
too
not
much
gonna
work.
happen. Yeah, that's not going to
Well,
happen.
I don't know what we're going to do. Liam, I am with you, mate. And I know exactly how you're feeling, but I don't know how to help you out there. The world's not ready. We're too radical. We could get robots. We could easily get robots.
To do what?
That have sensors. You know, like the little thing in Jurassic Park where they pick up the egg
Yeah.
and they turn it a little bit to make sure that the heat.
Mm.
We could have the technology is there.
Okay. All right.
It's just whether people are willing to spend money on it. They'd rather fund hospitals and schools and stuff. This fucking country.
Anyway, oh God.
This episode is brought to you by Deliveroo. Claire, family life is hectic.
It is.
There's nothing we can do about that.
No,
Especially with two boys. They're never not hungry.
never full. Neither are you, though.
I'm just greedy. The boys have an excuse. They're growing.
They are, yeah.
Well, Claire, when you're a parent, you deal with stuff like that all day long. So sometimes sorting dinner can feel like a stretch, which is why Deliveroo have come up with Family Dinneroo.
Yep, it lets you feed the whole family for £25 or less with meals the whole family will love, like Itsu for a taste of Japan or Prezzo Italian for fresh Mediterranean flavours.
Oh, molto bella. It's available Monday to Thursdays from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. and you can schedule up to 5 days in advance, so you can get ahead of the week and tick dinner off the list. Head to the Deliveroo app to see what you could order.
Selected restaurants and dishes subject to availability, geographical restrictions and terms apply. Prices excludes fees. See deliveroo.co.uk for details.
So, Claire, we've just been talking a little bit about sort of train etiquette and
Plane,
supermarket etiquette.
Supermarket, yep.
And quite brilliantly, might I add, so brilliantly, the theme of this podcast episode is proper etiquette.
Okay. I love how we use the word etiquette a lot when
I'm
we're
obsessed with etiquette,
like,
you know I am.
The least sort of proper to well-to-do people in the world.
No, but there's always etiquette. It doesn't matter what.
But it doesn't have to be posh. It's just etiquette, as in let's get through the world together.
And there's etiquette everywhere.
Yeah.
But since we are on the topic of etiquette, we've had a few comments about burping on the podcast. Why is that, I wonder? It's Claire, is that good or bad etiquette?
Very bad.
Do you think?
You know what annoys me is very bad. And and it's bad to burp on the podcast, but what you also do is try and burp through sentences. We can edit. Just take a second.
sometimes
You're
I've
always
just got-
going, and thank you for that question from Liam there. And it's fucking gross. I hate it. I do. It really bugs me.
But sometimes I just got to get stuff out.
No, you don't.
I don't know what it is about my brain, Claire, but you know I'm a genius, right? I'm a delicate genius. And the thing about my brain is, all right.
Somebody in the corner just went.
But you know I'm a genius, right? So the way my brain works is it will think of something so genius and so brilliant.
Right.
You got to get it out now, because otherwise my brain's onto the next brilliant genius thing.
Right. Okay. Wow.
Like I can just forget stuff mid-sentence.
Yeah, that's the real sign of fucking genius.
I can completely forget. Right, let's get into it.
All right.
Here's where we stand
Proper
on this
etiquette.
etiquette stuff.
What we
now, we've got household rules.
Oh. Well, hold on. So this is sort of like, well, I mean, this is written here. The Buckleys Guide to Behaving Like a Decent Human Being.
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome.
Some very decent music.
Yes. Keep your elbows off the table.
Absolutely.
Use your
I
napkin.
never got that. Keeping your why? What happens if you put your elbows on the table? Why is that considered rude? Why is it?
No, we're the experts in this. So just
no,
say it.
but it's all up for debate, isn't it? We're here to discuss that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you brought up a really, really good one. The elbows on the table.
Well, I've actually got a really not funny, it's a little embarrassing story about elbows on the table.
Go on.
One time we did go out, I don't know if you'll remember this was a few years ago, but we went somewhere and before we went, I got a spray tan, and I did put my elbows on the table, and I left 2 big orange patches on like a really sort of nice restaurant
Right.
white.
Well, you don't put your elbows
So
on. I say that to you a lot as well.
what?
When you've had a spray tan.
Yeah, what?
And I go to you, should I put a towel on when we get in the car and I have to drop you off somewhere?
Yeah, relax. It's fine. It washes off.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It ruins stuff.
But I look great.
Do you want to talk about our mattress?
It's not the mattress.
It's gone
It's
through
the
to the.
sheets.
It's gone through to the mattress.
Well, there's maybe a little bit on the
You can
mattress.
tell who sleeps on what side of the bed.
Yeah, because mine is sun-kissed and glowing. It looks great.
Yeah, mine's just clean.
Yeah, I know. No, it is bad. It is annoying.
We've got some information here.
Oh,
The
on.
no elbows on the table rule originates all the way back from the Middle Ages. I knew it'd be a Middle Ages thing. When elbows would put pressure on them and they could use it to tip over, spilling, could cause
the table to tip over, spilling food.
That can't be true. Because I'm guessing if we're going way back in time to the Middle Ages, and if they're knocking up a table, it's going to be a 4-legged table where every corner of the table is...
But it was probably a bit wonky and a bit shaky, I'd imagine.
Shoddy.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking that they might... I was thinking of like our dining room table is one great big leg in the middle.
Yeah, and when you do, I'm always saying to the boys, stop leaning
Harrison.
on the side. I can feel it going down. No, Jude does it as well.
Well, I'm trying to have my dinner and suddenly my plate's like coming up near my face.
Yeah.
I do think a lot of that sort of elbows on the table, cheers, clinking, cheers, the glass. That I do think that all comes from sort of medieval times, doesn't it? Because the cheersing was when you were like a sort of, I don't know, Vikings and stuff like that. They would all cheers and slosh about their drink, and their drink would pour into your tankard, and it would vice versa and stuff. So that if you'd poisoned them, I mean, this is well known.
Is that what that is?
You must have known that.
I didn't know that. I'm terrible with stuff like that. I went to watch Troy in the cinemas and was shocked when they all came out the horse. I was like, what? What a great
That's
idea.
Genius. Also,
seriously, and I went with like a couple of friends for school. There was boys and girls, and like all the boys were like, "What?" Because I was like, "Whoa, didn't see that coming." That's true. I'm terrible with stuff. I don't know anything. Any historical movie that I watch, I'm like, "Whoa." But yeah, I didn't know that. Is that what cheersing was? So that if you'd poison somebody's drink?
to show we're all friends here. We'll all drink each other's drinks. Don't worry about it. And I suppose that vibe carries on today when you cheers.
Well, yeah, you only cheers somebody that you like, I suppose. Yeah.
Here's some other older etiquette rules for you, Claire.
Okay.
In Victorian dining etiquette, guests, especially women, followed the hostess's lead. A woman couldn't leave the table until the hostess rose, which reinforced hierarchy and strict social order at meals.
Oh, so do you and the boys still follow that then? Because nobody gets up until I start getting up, start cleaning up and moving plates. And even then, you still don't get up, so you must have a lot of respect for my hierarchy.
Absolutely. We have got so much etiquette that we don't stop watching whatever's on the TV.
Yeah, the chase.
Until we don't stop watching the chase until all the food's packed away nicely and stuff. And then me and the boys will retire.
I knew you were going to say that.
We'll put our smoking jackets
with a cigar.
On. Jude's on a pipe these days. Cutting salad. Traditional etiquette books.
That sounds like farting.
It's cheese, isn't it? Who cut
the
cheese?
cheese, yeah.
Traditional etiquette books say salad leaves shouldn't be cut with a knife. Instead, you should fold them neatly with your fork. So like in a little sort of...
Yeah.
This dates back to when knives could tarnish delicate lettuce with a metallic taste.
And it's stuck as like a posh rule. And this is what bugs me, right? Because people who write these etiquette books, right? Fine. I mean, good on you, whatever. It's a load of shit to me. But it's like, yes, that you were supposed to do that then because the knives would tarnish because they were probably using knives that
Well,
weren't.
also,
We've got knives now.
you know,
so don't judge people for cutting up a bit of fucking lettuce.
It's antiquated.
See, that kind of etiquette bugs me. Like where your knife and fork should be and what you should cut and what you shouldn't cut.
Cover your mouth when you sneeze.
And see, that's when you get into just being a normal human.
Wipe your ass after you have a shit. I mean, I've got the Queen coming round. Well, not anymore, obviously, but...
Okay.
Sorry. The King. I'm not used to... Still not caught up yet.
Okay. Are there any things in the Buckley house that, like, any rules that we've got, sort of ways to eat?
No.
Cutlery rules?
No.
I'll tell you what. Well, you've got the cleaning the knife after using butter.
That is true.
That bugs you.
Yeah.
And I guess you would consider that an etiquette thing.
I would consider that an etiquette thing,
toast crumbs in the butter, that annoys you.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I got a bit of hassle for. Well, actually, we split the audience on this one. On one of our At Home with the Buckleys vlogs, we were chatting in the kitchen and I had made some bread. Remember that time I made bread?
Yeah.
And I got the bread knife out and I cut the bread. I cut a couple of slices off. And obviously I'm concentrating on us talking and I didn't even think about it. So I just like wiped it with my sleeve and put it back in the drawer. And a lot of people picked up on it. It was half people going, did she just do that? And it's half people going, let's not pretend if you cutting bread. There's nothing on bread.
I suppose because it's a dry thing.
Yeah, you just wipe it and put it back. But
I'm going to be inspecting the knives.
It's a bread knife.
I know, but it's bread today. Fucking, I don't know, tomatoes and stuff tomorrow.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, I've only got your words. I can't. This is the thing about life, Claire, is that you cannot trust any other person on the planet. Only I know what I do.
Yeah.
You might be telling me the truth, and it might be your truth, Claire, but you might be, like you say, just absent-mindedly doing it.
Yeah, maybe.
And suddenly I've got fucking tomato juice all over my knife.
Okay, I don't do that. Right, James.
Yes.
I don't think that we are the people who should be talking about etiquette.
No.
So I think we should move on to a regular feature.
Let's do it, Claire. Apparently, we're going to do some Buckley's Laws.
Perfect.
Which tie in with our etiquette chat, thank God. Specifically about texting etiquette.
Oh?
So let's hear what the listeners have to say.
On Buckley's Law.
Buckley's Law. This is the segment where we discuss the new laws that we will pass when we are in power. Just a gentle reminder to keep them coming by emailing the Buckleys at platformmedia.uk, or you can message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
I hate gentle reminder.
Gentle reminder.
As
per my last email.
Gentle reminder means you haven't got back to me. Can you hurry up?
Martin's here.
Kinda.
His message, the subject of his message is big thumbs down.
Let's do it.
I've got a few issues with life.
Oh, Martin.
Not sure if they're Buckley's Law or I'm just a grumpy twat.
You're in the right place.
Yes, you've come on in. Anyway, the big thing is people that use the thumb...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I love my thumbs up emoji.
So do I.
The big thing is people that use the thumbs up emoji. Nope, lazy, impersonal, and sent as an, I better reply in some way, so I'll default to a thumbs up. Yeah, because
Absolutely.
It's been, as per to my last message, gentle reminder, is this okay? Right, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Look, can you get some milk on the way home? Thumbs up. So he's talking about his
He's talking about his wife, yeah. He's talking about his missus.
We don't want to assume in this day and age, Claire.
Oh,
he's talking about his partner.
Yeah.
Someone he lives with.
Yeah.
Can you get some milk on the way home? Thumbs up. So what do you want? Yes, I shall bring you milk.
Yes.
Post haste.
Yeah.
But also, I like the thumbs up back. I don't want your fucking life story. Like, can you get some milk on the way home? I will try to get some milk, absolutely. I'm running a bit late at the moment because this happened today and then and now there's a problem with the train.
Exactly.
Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know if there's some milk coming or not. Otherwise, I'll go and get it.
Correct.
So, sorry, Martin. Sorry, mate.
No,
You've lost me there because not only do I like the thumbs up to use, I appreciate the thumbs up.
Back. Okay.
You like a thumbs up, don't you, Claire?
Yeah, I do.
Sarah. Sarah says, sticking with the text theme, great text-spectations. Hi, Buckleys. Can we make it a law that nobody is allowed to send massive essay-length texts?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. If it's more than 3 paragraphs or reads like a fucking Charles Dickens novel, it should have to be a phone call. I don't need a whole autobiography landing on my screen when I've just asked, what time are we meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Break it up, or better yet, keep it short.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Well, Sarah, back in the day, before your WhatsApp and your iMessage and all this sort of stuff, you were limited to the amount of characters that you could use. So your text was succinct. There was just the vital bits of information in it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we didn't even use whole words.
We didn't, yeah. We had all the...
Be there
Yeah.
at 2.
GR8.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the thumbs up will be staying around.
Thumbs up will be staying in Sarah. Yes.
Absolutely,
We don't need big long.
Let's get a limit on the text.
However, I do disagree a little bit because she said if it's longer than 3 paragraphs, it needs to be a phone call.
Yes.
I don't want anybody
Right,
phoning me.
But then...
I'd rather read the long text.
But then you've got then it's your prerogative whether to answer or not.
or not. Okay.
Thank you, Sarah from Leeds. Totally agree. Neil's
Neil.
ticked off. People turning off the message delivered and red blue tick
I agree.
function on WhatsApp.
I agree.
So you don't know if they've got the message or not.
Yeah.
There's ghosting, and then there's just downright advertising the fact that you can't be fucked.
Yep.
Anyway, there's my moan. Neil,
Hold on.
I agree with you.
Do you?
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah.
That
I used
not
to say
having your red thing on.
I used to say it all the time. What are you trying to hide?
Right.
What's the problem? What you like? What? Why? Da, da, da. Unfortunately, and I don't want to get into it,
Go on.
but I had to because there was people that I didn't want to talk to, so I had to.
I was gonna say you don't have yours on.
I had to eventually turn it off.
I never know if you've seen. Not that
Because,
we don't WhatsApp each other.
I had a little fallout with a mate, all right? And once I'm falling out with a mate, I'm done. I'm out.
Right.
Don't have time.
Right.
I don't have time for the people that I like, right?
Yeah.
And then it was, I've seen you've read my message. Can you please reply? And I was like, well, I'm going to have to fucking tell I'm going to have to.
Got it. But.
I don't know all the stuff that you do. You do sneaky stuff.
Yeah, because when it comes
you like
up
press your thumb on your phone and you get like the message.
When it comes up on your home screen, you can hold it in and you can see
I don't have time for
most of the message, and then I decide whether or not I want to read it.
But yeah, so I am one of those people now. I don't like being one of those people.
But also,
I feel like I've been forced into that situation.
But here's what I don't like though, James. You've let somebody force that into you.
I know.
You should have read that message and still ignored it.
That's true.
Who cares? What they gonna do?
That's true. It was just that message though. I have seen you've read this message, and I was like, oh,
Good.
Oh, this is a bit much for me now.
I'm glad you've seen I've read it.
Anyway, you know who you are. Shannon says, Sneezilla.
This one's not related to texting, by the way.
Yeah. Loud sneezers, people that scream when they sneeze, it is so unnecessary and annoying. My partner does it and I want to throat punch him every time. Right, listen, okay, I'm a loud sneezer.
Yes, you are.
And I don't have control over it.
Yes, you do.
I'm a very, very loud hiccuper as well, which I don't have control of.
Your hiccups are ridiculous.
Yeah, and you're always like...
It's like cartoon hiccups. He walks about and you have them for about 3 fucking days.
I know.
And you walk about going...
They're depressing.
And this is how you act with them. When James gets hiccups, yes, they do last a long time, but he literally walks around as if he's got the plague.
Yeah, but after a day, and it'll be on and off for about 3 days. If I get hiccups once, I know this is going to happen to me for the next best part of a week now. And after like the 3rd day, it depresses me. I'm like, I wish this would stop. This is awful. This is so debilitating.
Is that not a man with an easy life? Where hiccups depress you?
And on that hiccup,
You are a hiccup.
We should probably end this week's episode because it's been long and boring.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's been a very good one. So sorry about that.
Right, finish this.
That's it for this week's episode of the Buckleys. Thank you very much for listening. Remember that you can get in touch with your stories and questions by emailing thebuckleys@platformmedia.uk. If we've not read out your email or we've not responded to you, just give us.
It was rubbish.
No, just give us a gentle reminder or send a follow-up email saying things like, as per my previous email. Look forward to hearing back from you.
And address them to PJ, producer James.
Or you can just message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Do people get read receipts on Instagram and TikTok?
Oh,
they do.
Are there read receipts on?
If you've seen that we've read your message and we haven't got back to you, again,
that
just
does mean that it's shit.
Just say, I know that you've read my message. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show on Spotify or whatever podcast app that you like to use. And if you are feeling extra generous, why not go ahead and leave us a review? All that is left is for Claire to say,
see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, guys. Sorry about that one. That was a dip. We'll be back next week. We'll be better. Chieftains!
Chieftains! Got the chief.